When it comes to time-saving kitchen tools, an immersion blender is a speedy superstar. Also called a hand blender, it does much of the same work as a full-sized appliance, blending, emulsifying, whipping, and pureeing, without the limitations of a fixed blade. Instead, you can make soups directly in the pot, dips in your serving bowl, and smoothies in a travel-friendly tumbler. That means less mess to clean up, too. Just as immersion blenders are incredibly versatile, there is an abundance of options to consider before adding the appliance to your kitchen. To find the best immersion blender, we put 15 top-rated models through a series of tests to measure everything from sound to feel to functionality. Our favorite overall is the Breville Control Grip Immersion Blender for its power and precision, as well as the NutriBullet Immersion Hand Blender as an affordable pick. Read on for more of the best options according to our findings. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Breville Control Grip Immersion Blender. When it comes to impressive immersion blenders, this is it. Breville's powerful appliance came out on top of all our tests with minimal splatter or suction, flawlessly pureeing velvety smooth soup, blending smoothies in record time, and easily emulsifying mayo. We were particularly impressed with its smoothie performance, where it crushed ice in 40 seconds and chia seeds after just 2 minutes. Importantly, the Breville has several design features that make it intuitive and enjoyable to use. Its texture trigger grip and variable speed dial were comfortable to hold and operate, and it didn't feel too heavy, even after a full minute of use. The trigger also made it easier to pulse, which was helpful in the emulsion test. Its 8-inch stainless steel shaft easily reached the bottom of deep containers and also featured a rubbered base to prevent damage to nonstick cookware. Also, its head is shallower than other models we tested, which minimized suction and prevent food getting stuck, so it was easier to clean. Number 2. KitchenAid Cordless Variable Speed Hand Blender. For home cooks who don't want to be limited by power outlets, KitchenAid's immersion blender can handle a range of blending tasks without the hassle of a cord. It's designed with a rechargeable lithium-ion battery, which is ready to use after a 10-minute charge, although it needs 2 hours to fully juice up if it's empty, and easily lasted through our tests. The cordless KitchenAid gave a solid performance across all 3 tests. It blended soup in just 35 seconds, a smoothie in 40, and whipped up mayo with 4 pulses and 52 seconds of blending. We noticed minimal splashing, suction, and noise and loved the freedom of maneuvering it around the container. KitchenAid also includes a removable cover for the blender head to protect non-stick cookware from scratches, which we thought was a nice touch. Number 3. Vitamix Immersion Blender. Out of all the immersion blenders we tried in the soup test, the Vitamix was the speediest. Equipped with a 625-watt motor and 4-pronged blade, it pured our mixture in just 20 seconds and was the creamiest texture we tasted, to boot. Because of this power, the Vitamix seems especially handy for large batches of soup. Also, its 9-inch blending shaft is longer than most of its competitors, which keeps hands safe from hot liquids, and the hard plastic bottom prevents scratches when blending in stock pots and Dutch ovens. The Vitamix is designed for one-handed use, with a power button to turn the machine on and another to control its 5 speeds. We did notice a significant amount of suction when blending both the soup and smoothie, and it was a bit loud as well at 89 decibels. Number 4. KitchenAid Variable Speed Corded Hand Blender. We also appreciated that it didn't splatter or suction to the bottom of the blending container, as well as how simple it was to clean. The soup and mayonnaise we made with this KitchenAid were also good, but it did take a bit longer to prepare, about 50 seconds of blending for soup and over a minute for mayo. Like the cordless version we tested, this KitchenAid hand blender is a variable speed model controlled by a trigger, which can be challenging to keep at a consistent pace. It also features an 8-inch removable blender arm that is dishwasher safe and a clever pan guard that fits on its base. And while the blender's plastic body feels a little flimsier than fully stainless steel models, it comes in a variety of KitchenAid's signature colors, including pistachio and aqua sky. Number 5. All-clad stainless steel immersion blender. All-Clad is known for its impeccable constructed stainless steel cookware, but the Pennsylvania-based brand also makes stand-out appliances. This immersion blender features its signature sturdy stainless steel build as well as a durable 600-watt motor and extra-long 9.25-inch blending arm. It's a bit heavy, 2.8 pounds, but feels as substantial and long-lasting as All-Clad's famous pots and pans. The All-Clad made a perfect mayonnaise in record time, just 4 pulses and 12 seconds of blending. While some blenders would incorporate the oil and egg too quickly, breaking the mixture, the All-Clad's large blending head seemed ideal for a thick and creamy emulsion. The device has 2 buttons, one to turn the machine on and another turbo option for pulsing, and is controlled by a speed dial at the top of the blender. It also has a texture rubber handle for comfortable gripping, even with wet hands.